How's it going, guys? So today we thought we'd bring you down Fontygary. We've come just after high water. Normally we wouldn't be coming this early normally, but because Fonty can get really busy, especially with the being the afternoon tide as well, we come really early. But when we got here, there's two guys on the left of us. They were here before us. They're fishing down to low water. So we've come about, I want to say 80-90 yards, I want to say, roughly, if I had to guess it, down from the steps. That's a tiny bit further down than me, but to be honest, I'm not too bothered, because if I don't catch anything by here, I've had a better few sessions than Dad anyway, so hopefully Dad can have a ray or a smooth hound or something. But it's just nice just to get out again. Yeah, Dad would be happy with an eel. Problem is, he's using dongo, so the chances are he won't even land it anyway. That'd be his luck. Low water's about 5 o'clock, I think it was. Oh, 6 o'clock, is it? Oh, there we are then, 6 o'clock. So we are extra early. I think it's about 3 o'clock now, so we're still about 3 hours before low water. We've just cast the rods out. We've had a cast each. At the moment, we've just chucked out squid and mackerel on the dongos. Dad's borrowed one of my dongos today to try it out again, because last time down that rock he caught a smooth hound on my rig, so he's going to give him a go. I seen in the comments as well, it was mainly only one person wanted to know how to make my rig, so I will make the rig just in case other people do want to try it. There's nothing secret, it's just, at the end of the day, it's just a dongo rig. Just the way I've tied it is different. If it's working for me at the moment, and I've had no issues at all with it, so I think now is the time to show you how to make it. If I never caught nothing on it, obviously I'd be silly to make it, because there'd be no proof to say it's working. But yeah, it's lovely weather down here. It's a bit blowy, windy, saying it's blowing to on the side of us. It's basically a westerly, southwesterly. But no, to be honest, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Once these ledges down in front of me by here unravel a bit more, it'd be easier for me to cast. Because at the moment where Dad is, he's got loads of room to cast. Where I am, I got a cast sort of down by here. And to be honest, we stand on them rocks, but it's a bit unsteady, especially when I'm quite new to casting. Dad did say to go to the left of him, but I don't want to be too close to the people to the left of us, because if I go in the middle, it's going to be a bit like cramped. I'm not one for cramming out an area, to be honest. I'd rather be away from people, because if I have a smooth hound on, the last thing I want is for it to wipe people out. Maybe I'm too considerate, but it's just the way I am, I suppose. I'd rather be out of the way. Bit of common sense, I suppose. But obviously many times before we've shown you, Aberfour is just over by there. And if I swing the camera around, you might be able to see them blokes. I can't zoom in, but just down by here now is Roost Point. In a month or so we'll go down Roost Point, because me and Dad want to catch a free bearded rockling, and they do get them down there, so it will be worth going. They get smooth hounds down there as well. They do get smooth hounds off Fonty, and obviously one of the best places, but it's really snaggy, is Aberfour. But yeah, if we have any luck, guys, we'll bring you back. Like I said, we got a good few hours of fishing. down here everyone seems to do well, just coming up to low water, but me and Dad, don't ask me why, but every time we've come down, we've only been twice, I think it is, 2 or 3 times, we've always caught an hour after high water. But yeah, if we do have any luck, we'll bring you back. See you in a bit, guys. Oh yeah, just to add as well, we forgot the tripod, so I've got to hold the GoPro selfie stick just for today, so if it's not as stable, that's why. But yeah, like I said, if we have any luck, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. So far nothing to report, but tide has dropped now quite a bit, so we managed to get the baits out there. So fingers crossed. I got one on crab and one on squid. I did have mackerel and squid on at first, but I've taken it off for now, because smooth hounds are in, so I got more chance having one on a squid or crab than I have on obviously a fish bait. But when they're hungry, they take anything pretty much. Dad's got his baits out now as well. He's got a crab on one, and I think he's got squid. I'm sure he's got squid on the other one. All on dongos at the moment. I might later stick my little tiny dongle out with little pieces of squid on. I might fire that out if it's not fishing the best, just to see if I can pick anything a bit smaller like. But if we blank, we blank. We've done well lately, so Dad's caught a couple last video. I've caught quite often, in fairness. I have been lucky. I don't think it's anything I've done different to Dad. It's not distance or anything like that, I don't think. So I know I jokes around with him, but I think it's just the luck of the draw sometimes. We both have bad days and good days, but like you lot, guys. It's just one of them, I suppose. I'm glad you all enjoyed the voiceover. I can't believe the volume didn't work. Fingers crossed, because it's the camera's not allowing me to look back now to see if it's recording voice. But I'm hoping it is, because if it's not, this video will be another voiceover. But we might try and get another voiceover one, with me and Dad actually talking, because last time obviously I done it at home. Obviously I live in Ponty, so it's a lot further for me to travel down to Cardiff just to do part of the video, I suppose, especially with me working all the time. But yeah, once we do a few more videos, we'll try a voiceover one with me and Dad on the microphone. Well, since our last update, when we got here, I haven't really switched the camera on, to be honest with you, because it hasn't really fished the best, to be honest with you. It hasn't really been much to bring you back about. We've been casting, the wind's picked up a bit. If you do come down Fontygary, just one little bit of note for you, a little bit of advice. Use rotten bottoms, but we normally use 10-pound line. But to be honest with you, do use a short hook link, like 18-pound line. So if you use an 18-pound line, you use 18-pound weak link, just shorten it up so it snaps easier. Because if you use 10-pound line, you will lose a lead pretty much every chuck. But that's the only line we had to like bring with us. We got 18-pound line in the house, but it was a last minute thing, I suppose. But it don't matter. I got my rods facing that way because the wind is blowing downwards, straight down there, and it's a bit of a nightmare, to be fair. So if you do have a job to hear me, that's mainly why. Because the GoPro won't link to my phone for some reason. I might have mentioned it at the start of the video, I can't remember, to be honest with you. Yeah, it won't link to my phone, so I can't watch anything back to see if I get any volume. But yeah, if we do have anything, we'll bring you back in a bit, and I'll pass you over to Dad in a bit as well, so you can have a talk to Dad in a bit, guys.
Afternoon, guys. As Richard told you, we're down Fontygary today. Nobody's had anything. What's the time? 25 past 5. I think it's 6 o'clock low water. But everyone says down here the fish is better on the drop. I mean, it might do in the night. We don't know, because we've only been here a couple of times. But the last twice we come here, Richard caught the fish last time on an hour or two coming in, and the time before that I caught the smooth hound, the same thing. It was probably in 3 hours when I caught the smooth hound. But yeah, it's beautiful down here. Look at it. Really is nice. Look at that. The weather's beautiful, but it's just a bit windy. So yeah, we're enjoying ourselves. It's nice. Nice couple of hours out. I'm really lucky, and my daughter was able to mind my wife today, because as you know, she's disabled, so I can only go when my daughter Rhiannon can look after her. But yeah, well, she's looked after. She's run around the shops for me, and then we're doing early ones. Richard's girlfriend stays over with Richard overnight, so she can mind her early hours of the morning. So yeah, I'm really lucky just to be out fishing. So when I go out, I gotta enjoy myself, whether I catch anything or not, because it's just nice to be out in the fresh air, and it does your mental health brilliant. I highly recommend it. But if we do get anything, guys, you never know. When the tide turns, we might get anything. We got some good bait. We got squid and bluey, squid and mackerel, and we got some nice peeler crab as well. So if we do get anything, obviously we put the camera on and we'll get back to you. See you later. Richard's not sure if he's in. I'll walk down now. Try and walk down without breaking my neck. He was pulling tight and then dropping slack. Looks like we have got a fish on. I haven't been looking at my rod, I've been more busy talking. I know you got another red line.
Right on my line, you don't matter.
Oh, you got a smooth hound. This has got a smooth hound. Right, guys. Hang on, guys.
Put the camera down a sec. Yeah. Give me the camera a sec. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. 2 seconds, guys. Right, 2 and 8. Here we are, guys, on my dongo. Right on the bottom lip. Lovely jubbly. I had to stop that then. That's why his mouth's bleeding a little bit, because he was going to knock it most like. Let me just show him my hook hold first.
There we are. Up it comes.
Out it comes. Lovely smooth on.
Yeah, let me hold
it.
Let me
swap the camera.
Sorry guys, that was a bit of a waffling with me going down there, trying to step over the boulders now with my bad knees, but I captured some of the bite. So yeah, well done, Richard.
I had a bite first when Dad was talking, and it went slack, so I bonged on. I think I should have left it longer than the first one, because I'd done the same thing with this. It went slack, so I kept winding, like tightening it up. The next minute, then it was going bang, 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 and I was like, I better check it.
Yeah.
Yes, move on, did.
There we are.
Only a small one, but
well done, Rich.
Welcome.
Yeah, and not on the crab.
On the
mackerel and
mackerel
squid.
And squid of all things.
Right, we'll get back to you guys.
I know, I thought it was a ray. Cheers, guys. Happy days. As you can tell, guys, the wind's still quite bad. But yeah, for some reason it just all, well, it didn't kick off, but yeah, we started having quite a few bites. Well, I had 2 bites, I should say. I had a bite, it went slack. Instead of winding down like I originally done, I just wound down and sort of like struck into it, I suppose, or lifted into it. I think really the first one I should have left it. Now I know it probably was a smooth one, because it done the same thing on the second cast. It done exactly the same thing, kept going slack, kept bouncing like a dogfish bite, I suppose. Normally smooth on, they bend over and they just go. But no, he didn't. He just sat there in the tide, I think. Kept swimming towards me. So this time I won't just lift into it straight away. I'll make sure he swallows it. Sometimes, so you just get excited, don't you? You just you just want to, you know, bring him in, I suppose. The guy to the left of us, he had a bullus. Only a small bullus, but it was still a nice bullus in fairness. That's to the left, as you can see.
To the bucket.
He's been demoted to the bucket. He's got his bag, because obviously he don't bring his box anymore. Yeah, it was really quiet this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Pardon?
Life's still good even if you're sat on a bucket.
Dad just said life's still good even if you're sat in a bucket. He is right though. As long as you've got a bucket, you can come out fishing. That's all you need. That's what's so good with sea fishing. You literally need a bucket, your 2 rods, your 2 reels. You don't even need 2 rods, to be fair. If you want to bring one rod, you can bring 1 rod. But yeah, two rods, a tripod, 2 reels, your bucket, and literally a couple of odds and ends, a couple of rigs, obviously bait, and you can come out for the afternoon. Any other type of fishing, 9 times out of 10, you got to take everything but a kitchen sink. I just want to give a big shout out as well to we have mentioned him in a few videos, is who we buy our weights off. It's Paul Coles in Splot. Probably for the last couple of years, to be fair, I've been buying off Paul. So if you are looking for any leads, give him a message on Facebook. Paul Coles. If you'd have been unsure, give me a message on Facebook or Instagram, or even on YouTube if you want to. Stick it in the comments and I'll direct you to him. But every time they're fantastic weights. I literally can't fault them, to be fair. They're literally perfect to what you need. If you really needed to, you could he gives you the wires put in them, but if you wanted to, you could buy thicker wires and put them in yourself if you wanted to. But personally, I just use the wires he gives you, because there's literally nothing at all wrong with them. Also as well, you guys obviously go to your own little tackle shops, I suppose, but the ones me and Dad normally use is Gary Evans in Whitchurch Road. You got Baits to Go down Splot. Use them occasionally. They're a bit out of the way, to be fair, for me and Dad. Then you got Rhonda Tackle, because it's very close to me. Then I got Green's Tackle down in Blackwood. Again, it's pretty close to where I live. It's towards where I used to work in Bargoed. So I originally went there the one day, not realising, you know, how good the shop actually was. But now they're moving premises now, just down the road. And yeah, it's literally going to be second to none. You got Mike Jones, who works down in Green's Tackle, a former Nash Tackle consultant. If you know, you probably know him from First for Fishing, when he used to be down in Tapswell. So yeah, Mike's down in Greens, lovely bloke. And the guy who owns it, he seems like a lovely bloke as well. Then obviously you've got Anthony or Tony in, Ron the tackle again, lovely bloke. We've got all the boys and Gary Evans. And then a lot of our orders, only because it's convenient sometimes, or most of the time I should say, we use VO mail order, VMO. Again, you've got Simon at VMO. We will go fishing with Simon one day. We've been meaning to, especially this summer as well. We're going to be getting out with him. So if yeah, that's what we use. If we have any more luck, guys, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. I had to sort of like cut you off a little bit there, guys, but we had these guys fishing to the left of us, in between the two that we got here this morning. He had a nice pullus, and he was just going home then. A lovely bloke. Yeah, I will. Dad's winded in now. We've still got a couple of hours to go. You know what me and Dad are like. First year, last to go home. But the way we look at it, we get out once a week. A lot of people can get out 2-3 days a week. We come once pretty much if we're lucky. So we make a day of it if we can. Just because, well, why not? Why only do a couple of hours if we can get away with doing, you know, a good few hours? I just gotta go a sec, guys. Dad's tangled my line. Oh, can you got my line a sec? I might be able to stay, guys. Hopefully you can sort it out. If you ever bring anyone fishing, guys, don't bring your father fishing, because he always tangles you up. He says about me. What he done? He was trying to cast straight. And what he done? He cast over there like this, and then blames his thumb. The cheek of it. Oh, it's the power in his cast, he says. I always tell him he's fishing for bass. But yeah, we also kept, I don't know if I've wore the jumpers since coming back. Yeah, we kept the jumpers. Obviously I know I still got the shop up and running. Personally, I don't know what it is with YouTube shop. It's just so expensive. It's even I like laughed when I seen the prices of them. But I'll keep it open. If anyone does have the money, obviously they can buy a hoodie. But I'm not going to promote it because they are expensive. I won't lie. I know you could go down a pub and spend 40 quid or whatever on a couple of pints. I'm not sure if I got a bite on my left hand rod. My right hand rod, I accidentally cast it. If I can swing the camera around, I cast it more into this sort of bait here, accidentally. I haven't got no excuses. I was just trying to give Dad some more room because obviously he had people to the left of him. So I was trying to cast it that way a bit. But now everyone's gone. It's only me and Dad down here. So now we can cast wherever we want. And if he crosses me now and there's no one down here, I might have to throw him in. My luck, he probably throw me in. But yeah, if we have any luck, guys, any more action, any more gossip, or anything at all, we'll bring you back. Like I said, in a minute, I'll get Kojak with his bald head to come and have a chat to you. In a bit, guys. One thing that I can't remember if we ever showed you, but when we come fishing, like smooth on fishing or ray fishing or any type of fishing, we tie our rods on our stand. I know it sounds stupid. We've got the Spooligan rod rests, but they are really good. But if we've got a smooth hound on or a big ray, or even with the wind, in fairness, it can obviously the wind can take your tripod and take the rod. So what, we secure them down so your rod can't come off. And the amount of times it's probably saved our rods like getting pulled in or whatever. So yeah, I do recommend it. It doesn't take 2 minutes to undo it. Let me just flick that. Obviously just do that, and you can lift your rod straight away. So it don't take long to do it. Yeah, it's another little tip there if you want to do it. It's definitely handy.
Well guys, we're still trying. Richard's had that nice smooth hound. I haven't had nothing. The guys on the left of me, one of them had a nice bullus, but the other, how many? 1, 2, the other 4 I didn't see a fish caught. Not to say there's, you know, there's none out there. There's going to be fish out there, but they all left early, so they probably had to go somewhere or go to work. I don't know, but they left early. But we're still trying. What bait you got on, Rich?
Crab and squid. And just squid, I think.
Crab and squid Richard got on.
No, I got mackerel and squid.
Mackerel and squid he got. Squid and crab. And I got crab on one and mackerel and squid on the other. But it's 7:25, low water was 6. We've had to move back a bit obviously, but you never know down here. The one time it was like 3 hours after low water I had a smooth down, so we'll probably stay 3 hours again, because otherwise the tide will come in and we'll have wet feet trying to get back round there. But yeah, if we do get anything we'll get back to you. But I don't know, we're having a nice time. The wind's a bit breezier, but we're having a good day, so that's all that matters. But if we do get another fish, obviously we'll put the camera on and film it, guys. See you later.
Oh, happy days, guys. Oh, happy days. So Dad was winding in, I was winding him up, saying oh, you've gone over my line again, come on, walk towards me. And next minute then all I heard was zzz, 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 zzz. And I was like, Dad, your rod. So I'm running down for him to happy days. I tried to hook it in, hook into it for him. Couldn't think of the word then. Happy days. Let's guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on the bear with me, guys. I'll put you by here. I'll run down. there we are, guys. And obviously I'll let Dad show you. I got absolutely soaking. I told him, give me the leader, let me just grab the leader. Seen the fish, and I run up the ledges. And yeah, lovely. We'll give him away as well, and we'll get back to you in a bit, guys. If I can show you quickly as well, there's another one on Richard's rigs. It sounds like I'm selling them. But yeah, Dad's well happy. I'll get the hook out and we'll show you properly. Oh shit, that's rod fell in, but thankfully it didn't hit the rocks. Yeah, in a minute, guys. Give me 2 minutes.
Well, guys, what can I say? Richard's soaking wet. I'm out of breath. A personal best for me this time, £11.15. Absolutely beautiful smooth hound, a starry one as well. Although they reckon, scientists, between the starry and the normal, there's actually no difference in them. But a lot of people say this one's a starry and the normal one, the other one's a common. But Richard got absolutely soaking trying to get it for me. But I'm buzzing. It gave me an absolute belter of a fight.
Wicked run. It didn't have to go off.
Richard goes, oh Dad, you crossed me again. I said, oh, it's no problem, I'll just loop it over, because it wasn't tangled or anything. So I just unclipped. Well, I went to go and unclip my rig just to flick it over, which would have been easy. And Richard goes, Dad, your rod. I looked over and I could see the tip of my rod bent down and Richard picking the rod up. So I had to put my rod down with the still over the top of Richard, and run down and take the rod off him. But honest to God, it took line. Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely buzzing, as you can tell. Honest to God, I'm out of breath. I don't care now if I can't cast back out again, but when you catch a fish like this, it's always done it to me. Like I said, all the fish I have, even small ones, I get excited. But yeah, I'm well happy with this. And thanks to Richard, you know, I was a bit worried he was going to step off the ledge because he would have been soaking then. But we managed to get it in, and we're both well happy.
And he knows what I'm like. I will.
Oh, I've had him with carp.
I'll jump in and swim.
I had a carp before a 30, and he's seen how big it was, and we didn't have waders in them days, and he actually jumped into the lake up to his chest, netted it. Well, that was it. I went straight out, bought waders for him, bought waders for me. I said, we're never going through that again. And we wore waders all the time that we were carp fishing. Well, on Lambie anyway, because you needed them on there.
Yeah, but sea fishing we won't.
No, we wouldn't use.
Rare we wear.
We wouldn't use our waders unless we were on a sandy beach or something. But we wouldn't wear them. We just wear wellies and joggers and
Because one of the comments on Friday, they actually thought we were wearing waders.
No, we'd never go on a rock mark.
No, we wouldn't.
We're nervous now, just in case one of us falls in. But
plus
yeah.
you're putting them at danger as well. I don't want
yeah,
to
of course, we don't want to put other people sees us and go, oh, I'll try and rescue him, and then poor buggers dies trying to rescue you, and I don't want that. Or they copy
us and they wear waders on Friday point of falling.
So no, we'd never wear waders, only wellies. So there we are. What a fish, look at that. I'll have a quick picture now and get him back.
In a bit. There we are, I'll film him going back. Obviously Dad's got to be careful.
I'm gonna have to chuck it over because there's boulders in front of me, and if I step on them, I'm going to 4 5 foot water. He's gone. I had to chuck it, guys, because there's a ledge there, and if I stepped off that, I'd go up to my neck.
Right, get away from the edge.
He's gone. He's well happy. Sorry about the way I chucked him back, but I have to.
Right, there we have it, guys. Another great session for me and Dad.
Yeah.
We've been lucky, to be fair, the last couple of trips. It did fish really slow to start off with, but obviously, like I said, we did come mega early to get on the mark. And good job we did, because if we would have come any later, like an hour later or so, then 3 lads would have taken up, obviously, most of the beach. So I'm glad we did come early. We fished it out, we did try our best.
Yeah.
We got the baits out there. We had fresh bait pretty much every cast. But yeah, we had 2 smooth hounds. My one being, I don't know,
Probably about
6,
seven-
yeah,
seven
6, 7
pounds,
pounds when I, and then Dad's was 11, 15. Not sure if that's Dad's PB.
It is. It is.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
then.
it is.
That's Dad's personal best.
Yeah,
So he's well happy.
yeah.
We didn't have anything else. As you can see, it is getting quite dark down here. It's slowly getting dark. It's
Yeah.
probably about 8 o'clock. Is it about 8?
9
Oh,
o'clock.
there we are, 9 o'clock.
Christ.
9 o'clock. We've been down here for many hours.
Yeah,
But like I said to you earlier, me and Dad only come once a week.
yeah,
So we do try and make a day of it.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it
if
was-
you enjoyed the video, oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, no,
yeah, go on. Sorry.
it was just a lovely day, wasn't it? And the guys on the left of us, like Richard said, we wouldn't have got there. They probably would have gone where we were, because there was 2 guys on the left, but they only come down after work for a couple of hours. Nice guys, had a chat to them, and there was still plenty of room for me and Richard, wasn't there, Rich?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, having a personal best, I was absolutely buzzing. Like I said to you, my weight went over Richard, my rig went over Richard's line. I was just about to clip and Richard's going, Dad, Dad.
I was winding him up as
Oh.
per usual, because he's always casting that way.
Honest. Yeah, I was a little bit dubious of having somebody on the side of me, especially when they had 2 kids as well. I was a bit nervous with casting, so I'm
Plus-
not making excuses. I'm probably a cockeyed cow and you can't. Oh. Cockeyed, you know, as it is.
He hasn't got the hang of the non-swearing
No,
bit.
we'll cut that bit out.
You can tell his dad.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say as well is, with me and Dad, we don't fish the weekend, see, so when we come fishing, 9 times out of 10, the marks we come to are pretty dead.
Yeah.
In all honesty, they are. We don't have to
Yeah.
worry about people to the right of us or people to the left of us.
Yeah.
We are quite lucky, because obviously I get days off in a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know, coming the summer now, we expect it to be a lot busier than what
Yeah.
what we're normally used to, I suppose.
Well, we don't expect the mark to ourselves. do
No,
we?
definitely
But
not.
it's just, it is a little bit, you know, makes you a bit uneasy if you're, you know, swinging a lead when people are by you. You know, you've got to think of safety first.
Yeah,
So I was
definitely.
trying to do it. If it did snap, it didn't hit anybody. But yeah, because we're not used to people round us, really, are we, Rich? We go to Friars.
I'm
we
not
really
too bad
aren't.
with it. That's.
I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, but I
yeah,
was to the right hand side away from everyone. So if mine snapped,
Yeah.
it would have hit the cliffs over there.
Yeah.
Basically, it wouldn't have hit anyone.
But you know, it is pretty new to us. I know we've been going a few years now, but it's still quite new to us having people around us. You know, with me, I do worry just in case, you know, something did go wrong. I wouldn't like to think if one of them leads hit somebody.
Oh, I'd kill him outright.
Yeah,
kill him
so
outright.
I am a bit nervous when I'm casting if somebody's there.
We are using like 80-pound shock leader, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how fast our lead comes round.
Yeah,
No matter what cast you do, even if you just do a normal swing cast,
yeah.
once you flick it away
Yeah.
to one side of it, and you turn your body,
It's belting, isn't it?
it comes so fast.
Yeah. But anyway, we were all
yeah,
right.
we had a good day, to
I
be
made
fair.
sure people were out of my way before I
Yeah.
started swinging any lead. I'm not stupid. I got to think if it did snap, it's not going to hit nobody, but...
Only me.
No, I wouldn't have
He
been.
doesn't care about hitting
No, I
me.
wouldn't.
It's Rich, duck, it's coming.
He did sit on the grass behind up the field when I was practicing.
Oh yeah, they
He
nearly.
didn't realise how close he was. He went, Christ, Dad, that just missed me.
It's a good job I'm bald, because it would have took my head off if I wasn't.
I nearly wiped his cap off.
But as always, guys, if you
Yeah.
enjoyed the video, or videos I should say,
Yeah.
don't forget to subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, it's free of charge. Yeah, we'll see you soon, guys.
We've had
I
a
don't know what
nice
else to
day,
say, to
haven't
be
we?
fair. Yeah, we've had
Yeah,
a
we've
cracking
nice
day.
So see you on the next one, guys.
See you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Yeah, ta-ra, guys.
And girls.